In the beginning, we see snowfall in Iceland, during which a group of horses is returning home. Suddenly, a creature approaches the horses, scaring them, and they run away. After this, the creature reaches a sheep farm, causing one sheep to suddenly gasp deeply and faint. Then, the creature leaves. This farm belonged to a couple, Ivar and Maria, who lived peacefully in the mountains of Iceland. Since they had no children, they felt lonely. To make a living, they took care of the sheep and grew vegetables. This place was quite far from the city, so no one ever came there. Both spent their time working on the farm. One evening, Maria and Ingvar were helping their pregnant sheep give birth and found that many sheep had given birth. Maria was delighted, but Ingvar wasn't too interested, as raising so many sheep would be expensive. One day, while working, Maria told Ingvar about problems with the tractor. He responded that they should get it fixed before the next season. Just then, their dog started barking at the sheep shed. Both went to check and saw the dog barking at a pregnant sheep, indicating it was time for her delivery. Maria and Ingvar helped the sheep deliver, but when they saw the newborn, they were shocked. The sheep had given birth to a hybrid creature. Its head was that of a sheep, but its body was human-like. Maria took the baby home, and the couple began caring for it. Since they had no children, they started treating it as their own and named it Ada, raising it like a human. Ingvar even brought a baby cot for Ada and placed it in their bedroom so it could always stay with them. Days passed, and Ada's real mother would come near the house, calling out for her baby, but Maria didn't return Ada. Ingvar once saw Maria holding Ada like their own child, which made him emotional, and he wept. Yet Ada's presence brought happiness into their lives. One day, while Ingvar was fixing the tractor, the dog pointed toward the field, trying to show him something, but Ingvar ignored it. Time passed, and Ada's real mother kept coming near the house to find her baby, but Maria always sent her away, while Ada watched from the window. One morning, when Maria went to work in the field, she asked Ingvar to take care of Ada. However, Ingvar accidentally left the door open. When Maria returned, she asked Ingvar about Ada, and he said he had put her to sleep in the bedroom. When Maria checked, Ada was not there. Both panicked and searched the house. Maria was tense, but Ingvar calmed her, saying they would find Ada soon. They searched the entire area but couldn't find her, so they headed back home. Suddenly, they heard a sheep's voice. Maria followed the sound and saw Ada's real mother had taken Ada outside. Maria quickly snatched Ada from the sheep and covered her with clothes to protect her from the cold. They started heading home, and Ada's mother followed, but Maria angrily told her to leave. Back at home, they put Ada to sleep and breathed a sigh of relief. Months later, Ada had grown, becoming an integral part of the family, especially developing a close bond with Maria. The two could not live without each other. One night, Maria had a nightmare about the sheep and woke up, fearing that Ada's real mother would take her away. To protect Ada, Maria made a plan, leaving Ingvar and Ada sleeping, went outside, and shot Ada's mother, burying her nearby. Ivar's brother Peter saw her doing this. Peter lived in the city and made money through petty crimes. But for some reason, he ended up staying with Ingvar. Peter wasn't too fond of Ada initially, but over time, he began accepting her. He once jokingly tried to force-feed Ada grass, but Ingvar stopped him. Eventually, Peter grew fond of Ada and started taking her outside. One day, Peter took Ada fishing and shared stories about his and Ivar's childhood. On the way back, the tractor broke down, but Peter couldn't fix it. After dinner, everyone watched a game on TV, but their team lost. To cheer them up, Maria played one of Peter's old music videos, and they all began dancing. During one moment, Ada saw the same creature that had appeared at the start of the story. She started questioning her appearance, wondering why she didn't look like her parents. The next morning, Peter took Ada outside without telling anyone. Although he initially intended to harm her, seeing Ada's innocent face changed his mind. In the end, it's revealed that Maria and Ingvar once had a daughter named Ada who had passed away. This was why they had named the hybrid child Ada and treated her like their own. However, the story reaches its tragic conclusion when the creature, Ada's true father, reappears. He kills Ingvar and takes Ada away. Maria is left devastated, having lost everything. The story ends with Maria closing her eyes, completely alone.